Okay, big ancestral reading here. A lot of ancestral energy here. I was already feeling it. I was already feeling like, because the way I like sat back. I was like sitting up like this, and then all of a sudden I sat back, and like my back got this like extra support, and like I could sit with my head up high with this like sense of support, and I got the feeling of like someone one of your ancestors like putting their hand on your shoulder and just be like kind of like allowing you to like sit back and feel this like strong sense of support, like a strong backbone, like they are your backbone and are holding you upright. And then of course we got the black jaguar, old soul. This is like the a very ancestral card. This means you have so much support, more support than you even know, than you even realize. And could resonate with being feeling like you're in a portal right now. You're in between, and your ancestors want you to know that they have you. That like everything you're feeling, it's not. It may feel like disillusionment or kind of delusion, even, or like, is this real? Like, is what I'm being called to do real? It's absolutely real. They are guiding you for a reason. They are kind of guiding you on this new path, this portal that you're in, and it's leading somewhere very important, very powerful. So you need to trust your intuition strongly right now because it's coming from your ancestors. It's you're being spiritually guided. You're being divinely protected right now. So everything you're going through is very purposeful. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. This is just look at it again. That is beautiful. Okay. I'm just going to set that over there. What do your ancestors have to say to you right now? I feel like I just did a reading about kind of ancestral, ancient forms of healing. And this is you're a natural healer. I feel like you're being called to do a lot of, you're just being called within yourself. You're being called to explore all that you have within you. It says you're a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. I honestly feel like this has to do with something you're creating and something you're creating being a healing device for other people. And that's why you're being called to do it. That's why you're being called to create it. And I feel like you almost, interesting. Blue could be very important also. The color blue. I've been feeling strongly called to the color blue lately. It's snowing right now. I'm drinking out of a blue mug. Icy energy. Oh, ice queens could be significant. Frozen could be significant. Could you could identify as being an ice queen or like ice cold, like because this does say independent. Like I feel like, hmm, yeah, you could have almost like been accused of that. Another blue card. You could have been accused of uh being cold, and then you kind of like wore that as a badge of honor. Like yeah, and yes, and that's what I'm getting. And so we got moose reversed, and then dolphin. Um, I feel like you might be taking your creative passions too seriously. And it's not that you shouldn't be taking them seriously. It's not that they're not serious. It's that I think you're not it's almost like you're seeing them from like you're I'm gonna say it's like the structure of it. Like you're being too structured about it, and you need to like it's not coming from the truth of you, from the true like flow state of creation. It's coming from like I feel like you're treating this new project in through like old ways of being, like through past versions of you or past attitudes that you held, even though this is a new thing and it should be treated separately. It should be like it should come from a different place. Like you if you want to change, if you want to do something differently, you can't do the different thing from the same attitudes you held in the past. So I feel like you're being too rigid and too structured, and you need to create because it's what you're called to do, because it's fun, because it's natural to you. So treat it that way. Don't treat it like, okay, I have to do this today. I have to do this today. Tomorrow, like doing the same kind of routine every day. You can come at it from a more playful lens, because creativity is play. Creativity is just creating to see what happens, to see what comes out of it. You're not trying to create anything specific. If you're being called to a creative passion or a creative project, remember like the natural forms of creativity that we all hold within us. Don't treat it the same way you would like a 9 to 5 job. You know what I mean? I hope it makes sense. Like you need to like when you feel called to create, create. If you don't feel like you're creating from a natural space, or you can't force it. Do not force creativity. Let it be born out of play. Okay. I'm not sure if this is going to be one video or multiple videos yet. I'm being called to my ocean deck now. Okay. Water could be very significant. The energy of water is very significant. Ooh, split to 8 of pearls and the star. Yeah, you are being called towards some creative energy within yourself. You're being called to, this could just be like an attitude you have or like an actual project you're pursuing, but you are being called to something completely different than the people around you. I want to say, like the new phase of life you're entering, or the new project or passion you want to pursue, is something that's completely different from the people around you. It could be completely different from the people in your family, or the community you're in. It just could be something different altogether. So it's like it's scary, it's unknown, because you don't have anyone. Ooh, 9 of World reversed. Should do this. Can you show this? Yeah. You're coming out of a very dark time. And this new project is kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel. It feels like there was a moment that just happened or happened in the past few months where you were like, oh, this is 6 of Spears at the bottom. This is like the 6 of Swords. It's like, oh, I have clarity. I have clarity of what I want. I'm leaving behind all of this darkness, all of this trauma, all of this depression. And like, this is what I need to pursue to finally find happiness, to find joy, to feel good about being alive, to feel alive. So this new sense of creativity, a new creative way of life, a new creative project is really important for you. It's like integral to your journey as a whole. Can we get more information, Spirit? Split to the Emperor. That's interesting. This is powerful. I'm just getting a very powerful energy. Like, I feel like you can't see where it will end up. You can't see where it's going to lead you yet. But it's the only light you can see, so you're following it and just trying to trust in that and find hope in that. And your intuition that's telling you to trust that is completely correct. Your intuition is always correct. So you're definitely you're removing a lot of blocks from your intuition, and it's leading you to this strong position, to this strong, powered attitude towards life. Justice. This is leading you towards justice. This is beautiful. This is important. This is leading you to justice. It's like all of the things of the past, all of the pain of the past is finished. Like, I'm just getting it's finished, and you are moving. Like, you will never have to go through any of that again. You don't have to endure that pain ever again. And like, it's not that your life's gonna be easy, it's gonna be a happy ending and that's it. No, you just like this newfound clarity that you have, it taught you so much about yourself, about life, about your past, and about how to redirect your future towards something powerful, towards something positive, towards your passion. And it is so special. So now it's like you've located this light. And because you're following the light instead of following the darkness, you won't ever have to endure that pain in the same way ever again. Like it's going to leave its lingering effects, but that period of your life is over, and now you are like moving into the light. Well, okay, I'm gonna put these cards back in the deck and reshuffle. So my cards kind of went everywhere. Let's see what else we need to know. King of Coral on the bottom. Well, you are moving into a fiery season. Very fiery. You are in tune. You're very like just getting your in tune. This is the strongest your intuition has ever been. And that is a powerful, whoa, I'm dropping cards. See what I just dropped? The star again. This is so powerful. A lot of kings coming out. You can feel very kingly. You can feel very royal. Like royal blue might be an important color. Or just royal colors in general, like red, purple. This deck is like new, so it's still hard for me to shuffle it. I'm gonna try to do an actual shuffle. See what else Spears. Spears? What did I just say? Did that make sense to anyone? What else Spirit has to tell us? I just feel like so positive right now. I feel so like light and happy and excited. And that's just telling me that like this is such a special time in your life. Ugh, I'm loving this energy. I'm loving this energy for you. This is really beautiful energy. I feel like giddy. I feel butterflies in my stomach. That's interesting. We're moving into a season of love. I don't normally talk about love in my readings, but it does feel like an energy of love. This could be like justice could come in the form of love. It's like you're receiving everything that you lost. That could be significant for someone. Let's see what else Spirit has to say to us. King of Pearls reversed. Let me try this is reversed. Interesting. And then 10 of Pearls at the bottom. Emotional fulfillment. This is your time. I almost get the sense that like you're letting go of a stagnant emotions that like some sort of toxic, not that emotions can be toxic, but I feel like you had a toxic attitude towards your emotions. That it felt like you developed over time and it was there for so long that it imprinted on your mind, it imprinted on your soul, and you're finally clearing that away. You're like, I feel like I was just called to share some personal information. So maybe I'll like explain like how this resonates with me. Like how do I say this? I have PTSD. I have complex PTSD, but like there's something about like because I was depressed for most of my life, and then it kind of transitioned after like deeply traumatic events to complex PTSD and the depression and the darkness that comes with that. So it was like when you spend so many years, so much of your life depressed, you start to just believe naturally because it comes naturally, and there's nothing wrong about that. It's a self-protective mechanism, but you just believe naturally like, oh well, this is just who I am, this is how I have to be. I can't hope for anything more because I have depression. Like you could identify as saying like, oh, I'm clinically depressed, like that's just the way it is. And that's like you're trying to protect yourself from disappointment, right? um you're protecting yourself from the energy of hope because hope can be very painful, but hope is everything. Like, it sounds very cheesy, but hope is everything. And like, I have recently healed a lot in my own soul about like unidentifying with all of these core beliefs I had that like, oh, I'm always going to be depressed, so I can't hope for happiness. I can't hope to ever like actually find happiness. And I'm healing a lot of blocks around that in my own life. The moon. This is a deep healing time for you to truly like, because depression is kind of just a call. It's like a call to look at the ways in which your life as a whole did not resonate with the values of who you feel that you are deep down. Like there's something that like I feel like when you're depressed because your soul is rejecting something about your surroundings, something about your external life that just does not resonate with your soul, who your soul is telling you that you are. So it's really just a call to, I was gonna say release what's not serving you, but it's like that's just like a thing people say. It feels so much deeper than that. It's like you're called to truly bring in everything that feels aligned with your soul and rejecting everything that does not align with your soul, which is like it takes a long time to do that, to be able to do that, to be in a position to do that. Just this card that fell out. Oh, this is still picking up pearls. I'm gonna put that back in. Um, yeah. So we're just really releasing old ideas that we had about ourselves and moving forward into soul alignment and letting soul alignment truly guide us, being guided by that light within us that shines outside of us and shines the path forward, letting that be the only light guiding your path forward. Any last messages here, Spirit? Do one more shuffle. Any last messages here? Let's see. Last cards to come out. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like there's something about you need to give up a battle that you're having with your inner child. I feel like your inner child holds so much wisdom, but sometimes that wisdom can come out in unhealed ways, in unhealed voices. So you need to listen to what that person is actually saying within you, what that voice is actually saying within you, underneath all of the unhealthy mechanisms that it might speak. See through that and see to the truth of it, because that will hold such powerful information about who you really are and what you really want, and it will bring back, because the sun came out reverse, so that seeing that is going to help you see the light, see some sort of big clarity about why and how to move forward. Why and how. Why and how. That feels important. Last card, Spirit? Two of Coral reversed. Yeah, so I feel like that is going to help you move out of feeling a bit stuck, because it's almost like you know to release past ways of being, but you're feeling stuck about future ways of being. I feel like when you truly look within yourself, truly see through everything to the truth, that will help you release any stagnancy, help you release any stagnant emotions. I got one more card actually. Or 10,000 more cards. Okay, 10 of Pearls fell out. 10 of Pearls fell out. Ace of Treasure, Two of Spears, Five of Treasure, and then we got Eight of Pearls reversed, Nine of Pearls reversed, the Tower reversed, Ace of Coral reversed, Three of Coral reversed, King of Treasures, Knight of Coral reversed, Ten of Spears reversed, Page of Coral reversed. It's like, I'm sure that clears everything out for you. No, there's definitely, you have last locks, final remaining blocks that you need to remove. You need to unlock the abundance you have within yourself. You need to unlock the treasure that you are. Like, I feel like you have this new light at the end of the tunnel that you're moving towards, but there's still like some final remaining obstacles that you need to get through in order to achieve all that you desire. What is our last piece of advice here, Spirit? To overcome these remaining obstacles that are blocking us from our highest path. Page of Pearls reversed. Definitely inner child healing. Like, I know that's like a buzzword, but there's something so important about healing your inner child, specifically you. Like, healing, there's something that your inner child is trying to tell you, and this could be very connected to like ancestral healing. It's like your ancestors could be speaking through your inner child, and there's still wounds that you are trying to heal from your inner child. But once you really look into what those wounds mean for you specifically, what those wounds told you and what those wounds say to you about your truth, about your true desires, about what you truly want, there's some kind of magic there that your inner child holds that will really illuminate. I don't know why I said it like that. Illuminate the path forward. It's all coming back to the sun energy. It's like the sun is there. The sun is shining on you, but there's still last remaining blocks that are blocking you from the sun. And it has to do with your inner child. It has to do with inner child work that you are doing. And once you let me try to listen to this message. I think these inner child wounds have to do with the way you relate to the world, with the way you relate to feelings of community, to feelings of togetherness. Because you may still feel a bit cut off or a bit removed from other people. Hyper-independence could be important here. Or something about family of origin, inner child wounds that are keeping you from these last few steps towards the sun, from the last few steps of abundance, of emotional fulfillment, of wish fulfillment to come in. Yep, and Six of Pearls on the bottom again. So this is a really special time for you. This is really special. I think you know what this is. You're just still working through it. And you're doing such a good job. And you should be so proud of yourself. I'm so proud of you because you did something that is truly remarkable. And being able to follow the light without being kind of pulled back by the darkness is so powerful. So everything you're doing, everything your intuition is telling you is exactly right. This is just, you have to continue to trust yourself and go deeper within yourself. And I feel like you're probably like, oh, I'm so sick of hearing that. But you're so close. You're almost there. Wow, the devil just shot out. Okay. Actually, I don't think I can show this card. The devil just shot out. So I feel like there's these last few attachments that are kind of holding you back, and your inner child. Those will all be explained by your inner child wounds, and let your inner child speak. Let your inner child come out fully, and that will take you where you want to go, where you're meant to go. Yeah, nothing can keep you from where you're headed. Nothing can keep you from where you're headed. It's just all in divine timing. And you're on the path. You are on the right path. Everything that's coming next is just like last little redirections almost to get you onto that highest path. But it's there. Everything that's going on, everything that's happening within you is very integral to your highest path. It's like information from your highest self. I really like extended this reading for a long time. Like maybe I'm saying the same things, but maybe I'm just like meant to keep repeating it. You're on the right path. So trust yourself. Let's end it there. Trust yourself, okay?